Hey, what's up guys? Just something quick before you start watching this week's episode of Scooter Hut News. I need to make an apology in advance for the audio of this week's episode due to the onboard microphone I'll usually record everything. It wasn't turned on the whole time I recorded this week's episode. So again, apologies for the audio quality. I promise it won't happen again. So try to enjoy anyway. See ya. What's going on guys? Welcome back to yet another episode of Scooter Hut News. And yes, I'm in a different position to normal, quite like last week, and that is purely because, if you don't know, I actually film all the Scooter Hut News upstairs of the Scooter Hut Melbourne retail store, and considering this is a retail store, we have stock, and at the moment where I will usually film, there's boxes of stuff there, and I'm not quite as important as the scooter parts are, so I've relocated to this area for this week. But anyway, let's get into this week's news. We don't have too much to talk about, so let's just get right into it. Yeah. One of the staple events in the scootering industry is set to go down yet again for its 12th year in a row at Claremont Skate Park, ScooterCon. I've been lucky enough to attend this competition twice in the past, and it is an incredible atmosphere on the day, filled with insane riding and just all-round good vibes. Here's a quick write-up about the competition you can find on their website, which I'll link in the description below. SD12 is the 12th annual internationally acclaimed pro scooter competition and convention. It is the largest single-day pro scooter event in the world, as well as the longest running. 200 plus riders from around the globe will gather to compete for international glory and recognition. The SD series is the only scooter competition that puts pro riders head-to-head on the infamous skate-across track, testing the limits of even the pros and competing for $12,000 in cash prizes. Alongside the competition, the ScooterCon Vendor Walk hosts 25 plus pro scooter companies, lifestyle brands and retailers showcasing and selling their latest products, running giveaways, hosting pro rider signings and engaging within the community. SD12 is a family-friendly event and 100% open to the public. Join us this year for the Momental event. So make sure if you are in the area or have any general interest in attending one of the biggest scooter competitions in scootering, head down to Claremont Skate Park on the 4th of August and check out all the action for yourself. Andrew Zamora has dropped his Flavor Scooters video part he has been working on since introduction to the team around 2 years ago. The video is absolute madness from the start to the finish. Every single clip is banger worthy, but the banger itself is just on a completely another level. The edit had an awesome vibe to it, the filming and editing was on point, and the music really complemented Andrew's effortless style throughout. As with all video parts this good, there's no point me talking about it, as the writing does the speaking for itself. So make sure you go check out the full video with the link in the description below. Ronka Underground Skate Park is set for closure due to falling behind bills thanks to the lack of traffic coming through the Bakersfield Indoor Skate Park within recent times. According to the owner of Ronka Underground, in the first 2 weeks of summer 2017, 400 kids came through the doors. In the first 3 weeks of 2018, that number dropped to 54 kids in total. Indoor skate parks are a costly business to run. Not only do you need to pay your rent for the space you're leasing, electricity and water bills, but you also have to fork out a large amount of money for insurance, maintenance of the ramps, food and beverage supplies, as well as a bunch of other costs that you are unable to miss. That being said, 54 paying customers in 3 weeks is just not enough to sustain the business. There has been a GoFundMe account set up which you can visit and donate towards helping keep Ronka open, as well as a full news report I'll leave in the link in the description below where you can find out all the details for yourself. This is how tall Affinity's new T-bars are. Your eyes are most definitely not deceiving you. Affinity have just finished working on a set of bars that measure 32 inches wide by 48 inches tall. That's nearly double the size of their regular T-bars. However, these are not set to be released to the public. Instead, these are a one-off, one-of-a-kind specialty made bar for NBA legend and all-round celebrity Shaquille O'Neal, who stands at a staggering 7 feet tall. Now, before you jump to your conclusions, no, you're not going to be seeing Shaquille O'Neal rolling around at your local skate park doing tail whips and hitting a handrail. Instead, this is all thanks to a JCPenney commercial that the Giant is going to be starring in, and his role involves a scooter, which, if you haven't gathered by now, are generally a touch too small of someone whose shoe is bigger than my entire torso. I've also heard that Affinity is not the only brand collaborating with Shaquille O'Neal and JCPenney on this, and apparently TSI are actually making a specialty deck as well. Exactly what the commercial is going to entail, we have no clue, so we're going to have to wait around and find out. Now before I go, there is two more things I'd like to quickly mention. The first being that Kasu Pelin, I think that's how you pronounce his name, sorry if I pronounce it wrong, he has signature wheels with Phoenix dropping very soon, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And there is also a brand new Jon Dev video that has just been released, which I have not yet had the chance to sit down and watch in full, so I, as well as yourself, immediately following this week's episode of Scooter Hut News, should click the link in the bio below and check out what I'm going to imagine is going to be a technically absolutely insane video. And last but not least, this week's hashtag SH Clip of the Week, Scooter Hut Clip of the Week winner is Reese_Shearer. So thanks again for tuning in to yet another episode of Scooter Hut News, and we will be back next week. See ya! And just before we go, guys, if you do watch all of our videos on Scooter Hut TV, you will know that we are giving away a pair of Root Industries T-bars of your choosing. All you had to do was comment on our new What's in the Box video, and you also had to make sure you liked and subscribed to our channel as well. And the winner of this giveaway is Jackson Mabry. So congratulations, Jackson, and make sure you guys are watching all of our YouTube videos that we ever post, because we may be doing little secret giveaways within them. You will never know unless you watch the videos. So again, I'll see you later.